What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Graham back with another video. Today I wanted to do a structure deck opening. Um, this is obviously not one of the Monday or Thursday giveaway videos, but I thought it'd be fun to do just an opening of a structure deck. This is the newest one, so just wanted to kind of show you guys. And if you're planning to buy this deck, I could give you some pointers whether it's good or bad. Monsters are pretty cool. There's a Trishula in here, and there's a deck list as you guys can see. It comes with a lot of monsters. I was surprised, and like very little traps, which I don't know. I like using traps. A lot of people don't. So if you guys don't like traps, then by all means, you don't need to use them. But I think traps are always kind of like a surprise to whoever you're going up against. Also, since I was a Gravekeeper deck runner, I was a freak by traps. Like, Gravekeepers use a lot of trap cards. And probably here shortly, I'll probably do a deck, what do you call it? A deck profile for my Gravekeepers that I used to play. I haven't played in a long time, so probably be a little different than what it is now, but I can show you guys what I used to play back in like 2012, maybe 2010, so that way you guys can see. As far as the mat, you guys can see it right here. That's basically this right there. So I'll just go ahead and show you guys the deck. So front of this is a Revealer of the Ice Barrier, which is one of the best cards I think on this set. It's one of their spellcasters. We'll go ahead and get this cracked open so I can show you guys everything that comes in here, if I can, because how do I do this? It's like fighting me. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah, got a lot of nice glue on there. Alright, so we'll just go over them, and that way you guys can see what comes in the pack, or in the structure deck I should say. So we got Revealer of the Ice Barrier, spellcaster with the level 4 water type, obviously. Spellcaster, like I said, and you guys can read the effect if you guys want to pause it, that way this video is not too long. I'll go ahead and move on. Speaker of the Ice Barrier, another hollow, which is pretty cool. Another spellcaster as well. We got Suijin of the Ice Barrier, another ultra rare. We got Wings over the Ice Barrier, another ultra. There's a lot of hollows in this. Trishula's Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I think this is a new card, and its effect, I'll read it out. It says when this card is synchro summon, you can banish up to 3 cards in your opponent's control. If this synchro summon card is in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent card effect, you can special summon one Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier from your extra deck or graveyard. Its attack becomes 3300, then half the attack of any face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. Also negate their effects. You can only use this effect of Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier once per turn. So this is a pretty good synchro. It only requires one tuner and 2 non-tuner monsters. And with this deck, it's actually kind of easy to make. We also have the Lauren Tiger King of the Ice Barrier. I don't think you'll be making this a lot. His effect, I don't think it's too good. His attack increases 500 for each, I believe it's any face-up cards you control, return it to the hand. So, I don't know. I feel like most of the cards that you have face-up are probably monsters. So, I don't know if it's worth it. Then we got Brionac Dragon of the Ice Barrier. I think this is also a new card, maybe. You can discard any number of cards to the graveyard, then target the same number of cards your opponent controls, return those cards to the hand. See, this is probably a card you want to make. It might give you games. So, yeah, it might be a good card. And then we got Gungnir Dragon of the Ice Barrier, another synchro. It says you can discard up to 2 cards to the graveyard and target the same number of cards your opponent controls and destroy them. So it might be a good go-to, but type of card. I'm not sure. We got Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. If you were looking to get that card, well, this is an easy way to get it. I mean, the deck is only $10, so it's a pretty good deck to build if you just want to play, with friends and stuff. General Wayne of the Ice Barrier. We got another monster, and Hexa Spirit of the Ice Barrier. We got Blaze Defender of the Ice Barrier. We got Creomancer of the Ice Barrier. I figured that there was a lot of monsters on this. Prior of the Ice Barrier. We got Defender of the Ice Barrier. We got Warlock of the Ice Barrier. Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier. Strategistics of the Ice Barrier. Once per turn, you can send one fate or send one Ice Barrier monster from your hand to the graveyard. Draw one card. I'm not sure if I like him a lot or not. I mean, his attack is not horrible, but I don't know. It gives you some draw power, I guess. Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier, Dai Sojo of the Ice Barrier, General Ryo of the Ice Barrier. Your opponent monster effect activate on the field resolves. They must discard one card or that effect is negated. So this is actually kind of a cool card. It makes your opponents discard. We got Medium of the Ice Barrier, General Cantala of the Ice Barrier, General Grunar of the Ice Barrier. We got Genex Controller. We got Genex Undine. We got Aqua Spirit, Duke Frog, Running Toading. We got Fishboard Launcher, Monilancia the Elemental Lord, Silent Angler, Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. This is actually a pretty good card. I'll read it out. When this card is activated, you can target one level 4 lower Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard, special summon it. While you control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters you control are unaffected by the effect of effects of your opponent monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. You can only activate one Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier per turn. So it's a pretty good card. It technically protects you from everything, and it gets you a monster reborn in essentially. Magic Triangle of the Ice Barrier, Medallion of the Ice Barrier. This is like the card you probably want to get on each hand, so it gets you a monster from the deck to the hand. Mirror of the Ice Barrier. We got Salvage. Yes, everybody knows what that does. Surface. Where Art Thou? Pointer of the Red Lotus. We got Fiendish Chain, Ace Band, Mind Drain, Heavy Storm Duster, Crackdown, which I think is a pretty popular card, which is kind of weird that they printed like a common version of this. We got Terror of Trishula, and then we got some Duel Links cards. Not sure how Duel Links work. I'll probably be downloading that pretty soon. That way I can see how that works. Scan here to learn the basics. I guess that teaches you how to play the game. If you scan it, it'll probably send you to some kind of website or whatever. Yeah, you guys, that is the deck. If you guys liked this deck, by all means, you should probably get it. I think it's a fun deck. Not saying that it's the best, but yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good budget deck. Saying $10 for this is not bad. You get a lot of good cards, and like, it's a pretty good way to get yourself going as you start playing with something different. I will be doing a deck profile of how to make this deck better, so stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys on the next one.